So today I'm going to be making my Winter Wonderland piece, which is hosted by the Friendship Express. It's a little bit late. They wonderfully said I can deliver it a bit late. I'm going to be using the Raysin 100, and you can demold it after half an hour. Okay, so I'm just going to measure that up and go from there. My Cognuts and Tuppence actually said that it's easier to put the powder into the liquid, so I've been trying that rather than the other way around, and I've found it an awful lot easier. So I just like to say thank you very much to Cognuts and Tuppence. And when you're stirring, make sure you go around the sides and across the bottom, and just check and see if there's any big lumps. Now this says to mix for a minute. It makes it slightly longer than a minute, so that's fine. Let me just clean this up before I lay it down. Yes, I am. Fantastic. Right. So now I'm going to pour this out. I'm going to pour it in the centre and hope that it spreads itself out. Just going to give it a bit of a shape. Look a little bit like a village tree, so it doesn't need to all be the same height. So I will see you back here in about half an hour.
Hi, welcome back. Time to demold. I should just say I'm really happy with how this came out and the fact that this pattern stayed. So let's just demold. Now there is a little bit of thing. I'm just going to quickly go around and take that off. I'm hoping this is going to be fun and that this works. So I'm going to do another kind of scene like I did with the mushrooms. So a lot of this is not made by me. I mean, I've obviously made this base. I'm going to make the next things that go on, but the rest is going to be stuff that I was bought, and because I just want to make a scene on here. Okay, so these were polystyrene balls that I got the other day. Ta-da! And these are candle things that I have, like candle stands, but I actually thought they would look quite cool on the snowman. So we will glue those on in a minute. But first off, I'm thinking I might want to paint the snowman. So I will come back when I've finished this and they're dry. So now I'm just painting the face and the body using a little micro brush and acrylic paints to paint the face and, as I said, the buttons. I'll do this on both of them. Just having to hold the hats on so that I could remember where the face was, so I didn't paint the face where the hat was going to go. And then painting on the carrots with a little bit of orange. I did try it with yellow first, I didn't like it. Okay, then I decided to stencil on the Merry Christmas, and it goes okay, but I decided I don't really like how the red Sharpie is coming out. Oh, by the way, in case you haven't guessed, I have actually sped you through, not very fast, but I have sped up everything because apparently I'm a really slow crafter. So this is a metallic acrylic pen that I got off of Temu ages ago. And the stencil I got from the Chinese shop down the road by me, so I can't link that anywhere. In fact, I think the only thing I could link would be the metallic pens and the tray mould. So I then glue on all of the pieces that my wonderful sister bought me to make the village. Yeah, so this was just a little set that she bought, again from the Chinese shop, and it's kind of like a little village. There was a little plastic snowman and a little plastic person in the kit. I didn't like them, so I didn't use them. This is me just gluing the hat on and then deciding where I'm going to put him. By the way, this power paste stuff is absolutely brilliant. I do have to hold things down longer than I'm showing here, but I thought it'd be very boring you just seeing me holding things in place. And then I glue on the candy canes, again using the power paste. Now, I don't glue the house because the button for the house is underneath the house. So it has lights. It has very pretty lights. But to be able to switch them on and off, you need to be able to get to the bottom. So that is just placed. Okay, I do put ribbons on as scarves, and I regretted my life choices at this point because I should have put these on before I glued the snowman to the tray. At some point I'm going to think things through properly and do them in the right order. I haven't yet on most of the videos that I've done, but I will get there. I will. I promise at some point. Yeah, I just removed the house so that I could actually put the scarf on this one. That's why I told you I hadn't glued it down, because it magically vanishes. And then I need to do a little bit of a touch-up where I've managed to smudge things. And then I decide they need Mardi Gras gold belts in the middle because I didn't like the way the bits went together. I didn't like how they looked. And oh, I faff with this. I faff with this so much. It's scary how much I faff with this. And then trying to work out how I'm going to put the back one on and turn it round, turn it round.
Yeah, one thing I will say is, so the Raysin 100 takes 30 minutes to set. It's a 2.5 to 1 ratio, which I know I put that up earlier. And then it fully dries within 2 to 8 days. Now, I didn't have that time when I made this, so I didn't varnish it first before I wrote on it, which, when you see the glamour shots, you'll realise was perfectly fine for the acrylic pen. Not so good for the red pen that I used. It's bled a bit, but I can paint round it to make it in white to fix that. So it's not an issue, but I don't have time to do that for this video. Anyway, thank you to all of my subscribers. I hope you've enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.